Good morning, guys. My name is Luke, and today we're going to be continuing our study through 1 Corinthians. Today we're going to be in chapter 8, verses 1 through 3. I'm going to go ahead and read the passage, and then we're just going to dive right on in. Now, about food sacrificed to idols. We know that we all possess knowledge, but knowledge puffs up while love builds up. Those who think they know something do not yet know as they ought to know, but whoever loves God is known by God. Awesome. So what's happening here is the church in Corinth have all these questions of, is it okay for us to eat the food that has been sacrificed to idols? Because what would typically happen is after it was sacrificed, it was either given out or sold at the markets, and they're wondering, hey, is this food okay for us to eat? But what I like is that Paul dives at the heart issue before he gets into the nitty-gritty about the food. He wants to make it known that Christian behavior is founded on love and not knowledge. So he wants to address the main issue before he gets into the other things and talking about the heart. He says that, we all possess knowledge, but knowledge puffs up while love builds up. He's making the very distinct comparison between love and knowledge. Love and knowledge both have an effect on our lives. And both of them help something grow, but we need to be focused on our heart growing, not our head growing. We don't want to get big-headed. And I know that's something that I can struggle with a lot. I'm all about just, head knowledge, but I need to be focused on heart knowledge. And when Paul says, those who think they know something do not yet know as they ought to know, we should be knowing as we ought to know, knowing that love is the most important thing. Christian behavior is founded on love. And if we do that in verse 3, whoever loves God is known by God. I'm sure we all want to be known by God and loved by God. And so when we put love before knowledge, we don't try to be arrogant in our thinking. That can really make a difference. Isaiah also speaks on this in Isaiah 5, verse 21. It reads, woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and clever in their own sight. We need to make sure that we stay humble. We don't get wrapped up into inflating our head, but we need to be growing our heart. And so my question to you would be, are you growing the right thing? Are you just growing in head knowledge? Are you just growing your ego? Or are you growing your heart? Are you striving every day to be more like Christ? That's something that I definitely have to wrestle with every day, and I'm sure a lot of us do. But what Paul is telling us here is, if we put love before anything else, then we will truly be known and loved by God. Thanks, and you'll have a great day.